used to sit beside me and tell me, take it slow. Said, son, keep your eyes steady. There's more than one way home. Now his hands shake softly where they once held firm and proud. He looks at me like asking not to say it all out loud. I don't make him feel smaller, I don't tell him what he's lost. Love can change its duty without counting up the cost. I drive him now like he once drove me, past the years that made him strong, into what he cannot see. I hold my heart together when his old eyes turned down. He carried me through childhood, and I drive him now. Some days he tells the same thing 3 or 4 times through. I smile like it's the first time, because part of him is too. Sometimes he calls me brother, sometimes he knows my name. But when an old song moves him, I see my dad again. A man don't lose his honor just because he needs a hand. The sun becomes the steady one when time changes the plan. I drive him now like he once drove me, past the years that made him strong, into what he cannot see. I hold my heart together when his old eyes turned down. He carried me through childhood, and I drive him now. I thought I took his freedom on that hard and quiet day, but I only moved beside him in a different kind of way. I drive him now like he once drove me, past the years that made him strong, into what he cannot see. I hold my heart together when his old eyes turned down. He carried me through childhood, and I drive him now. He carried me through childhood, and I drive him now. My boy was born a quiet one. He never fought for room. He listened to the whole wide world and hummed a little tune. He'd watch the others talking, then smile and look away, like all the words he carried were waiting for their day. He sang the second verse, soft at first then true, and every heart around him knew just what he meant to do. He sang second verse, and I could finally see a quiet kind of courage growing strong inside of me. When the old song came around, he lifted up his chin. No one had to ask him twice, the music pulled him in. His voice was warm and simple, it did not need to shout, but every word he gave away brought something good about. He sang the second verse, soft at first then true, and every heart around him knew just what he meant to do. He sang the second verse, and I could finally see a quiet kind of courage growing strong inside of me. Some hearts don't come in shouting, some take their time to bloom, but when they find the right song, they can fill the world with room. I thought I had to teach him how a man should stand up tall. Then he sang the second verse and taught me most of all. He sang the second verse, soft at first then true, and every heart around him knew just what he meant to do. He sang the second verse, and I could finally see a quiet kind of courage growing strong inside of me. He sang the second verse and taught me most of all. I was younger than my sorrow and too proud to call it wrong. Kept a hard word in my pocket like it made me twice as strong. Then mercy found me standing with nothing left to prove, and the one I thought would turn away said, I still believe in you. Forgiveness ain't a finish line where a sorry man can rest. It is a hand that lifts you up and asks you for your best. I'll be a better man from here, not just sorry for the past. I'll put love in what I'm doing, make the kindness last. I can't undo the yesterdays or take back every tear, but I can wake up trying to be a better man from here. Now I speak a little softer than I used to do. I listen more than answer when a heart is telling truth. I don't need to win the moment if it costs somebody peace. There is strength in being gentle that pride could never teach. Some grace comes like a sunrise, not to blind you with its light, but to show a man the doorway where he can start living right. I'll be a better man from here, not just sorry for the past. I'll put love in what I'm doing, make the kindness last. I can't undo the yesterdays or take back every tear, but I can wake up trying to be a better man from here. If mercy gave me one more chance, then one thing must be true: the life I live from this day on should thank the ones who saw me through. I'll be a better man from here, not just sorry for the past. I'll put love in what I'm doing, make the kindness last. I can't undo the yesterdays or take back every tear, but I can wake up trying to be a better man from here. Every morning I'll keep trying to be a better man from here. My boy looked down one morning like shame had found his name. Said, "Daddy, folks have more than us." I said, "That ain't our shame. A home can stand with little if the love inside is wide. And a man ain't made of money, he is made of what he hides. So don't you bow for having less, don't envy what shines bright. A clean heart in a hard year is still a holy sight. Poor ain't something to hide, hold your head up high. We may not have plenty, but we don't live a lie. Kindness on the table, truth standing by our side. Son, we may be poor, but poor ain't something to hide. Some folks wear their fortune like it makes their spirit tall, but gold can't warm a family when there's no grace at all. I'd rather raise you honest with a soft and steady hand than teach you to feel smaller for the things we never had. The world may count the silver, but heaven counts the heart. And love can make a whole life from a humble place to start. Poor ain't something to hide, hold your head up high. We may not have we don't live a lie. Kindness on the table, truth standing by our side. Son, we may be poor, but poor ain't something to hide. If your hands stay open, if your word stays true, if you help another rise when life gets heavy too, then you'll have a treasure no proud man can buy. A name that walks with honor and a soul that don't need disguise. Poor ain't something to hide. Hold your head up high. We may not have plenty, but we don't live a lie. Kindness on the table, truth standing by our side. Son, we may be poor, but poor ain't something to hide. Son, we may be poor, but poor ain't something to hide.
Had a way of turning her eyes from mine at times. Whenever talk of tomorrow got close to something bright, I thought she was just careful, I thought she was content, till she said there's something in me. I ain't said where it went. Her dream deserved a song, it deserved a little light, it deserved a man who loved her and believed her when she tried. So I quit calling worry what was only fear of change. Her dream deserved a song, and I learned to sing along. She didn't need permission, she only needed room to trust the voice inside her that had waited far too soon. I watched her start believing in the life she had in mind, and I saw a kind of beauty I had been too slow to find. Her dream deserved a song, it deserved a little light, it deserved a man who loved her and believed her when she tried. So I quit calling worry what was only fear of change. Her dream deserved a song, and I learned to sing along. Love ain't making someone smaller so they never drift away. Love is standing there beside them when they choose a brighter day. It is hearing what they carry, it is letting courage grow, and being proud to see them find the road they need to know. Her dream deserved a song, it deserved a little light, it deserved a man who loved her and believed her when she tried. So I quit calling worry what was only fear of change. Her dream deserved a song,
I learned to sing along. Her dream deserved a song, and I learned to sing along. Sheets were on the line, dancing in the sun. Mary had the clothespins, kids were on the run. I came home at noontime with dust upon my shoes. She smiled across the backyard like I had nothing to lose. Sheets on the line, swaying white and bright. Little hands were clapping in the warm daylight. We ain't got a fortune, but Lord, we're doing fine. Home feels like heaven with sheets on the line. Baby chased the shadows under cotton white. Jack fell down laughing, said he nearly took flight. Mary hummed a tune from the county radio. I stood there by the fence and let my worries go. Sheets on the line, swaying wide and bright. Little hands were clapping in the warm daylight. We ain't got a fortune, but Lord, we're doing fine. Home feels like heaven with sheets on the line. Some men count their blessings in silver, land, and gold. I count mine in laughter and a hand I get to hold. Give me one small yard and the woman I call mine. That's enough for living with sheets on the line. Sheets on the line, swaying wide and bright. Little hands were clapping in the warm daylight. We ain't got a fortune, but Lord, we're doing fine. Home feels like heaven with sheets on the line. Home feels like heaven with sheets on the line. Mama never preached much. She just bowed her head, gave the Lord our worries with a few soft words she said. When the day looked heavy and the cupboards looked thin, she could lift the whole room with one little amen. I was young and didn't know what that quiet mercy meant. Now I hear a lifetime in every prayer she sent. A little amen went a long way through the hard times we knew. It made a poor house feel richer and the weary heart renewed. It wasn't loud as thunder, but it helped us face the day. Mama little amen went a long, long way. She taught us hope was simple, not a thing you had to own. Sometimes it was just believing you were never left alone. Now when my own hands tremble and I don't know what to say, I hear her voice inside me and I bow my head the same. Some gifts come wrapped in silver, some gifts shine and fade, but the faith she left behind her still walks with me today. A little amen went a long way through the hard times we knew. It made a poor house feel richer and the weary heart renewed. It wasn't loud as thunder, but it helped us face the day. Mama's little amen went a long, long way. I've seen the years turn over, I've had my share of rain, but every time I whisper it, I feel that strength again. A little amen went a long way through the hard times we knew. It made a poor house feel richer and the weary heart renewed. It wasn't loud as thunder, but it helped us face the day. Mama's little amen went a long, long way. Mama's little amen went a long, long way.
A woman's heart can learn to give till receiving feels unclear. She can hold the whole room steady and still hide her own small tears. When loving hands reach toward her, she may smile and step aside, like needing care from others is a thing she ought to hide. But love was never meant to travel only one way through a home, and the ones you kept from falling wanna hold you when you're warm. Let them love you back, let them see you need them too. You don't have to be the strong one. Every hour they lean on you. A heart that gives so freely can still receive with grace. Let them love you back, let their kindness find its place. There's a sweetness in surrender when it comes from those you raised, when their voices turn around with the comfort you once gave. You may think they still remember only how you stood so tall, but they learned their gentle mercy from the way you loved them all. So don't turn away the blessing just because it feels unknown. Sometimes children grow up tender by bringing tenderness home. Let them love you back. Let them see you need them too. You don't have to be the strong one. Every hour they lean on you. A heart that gives so freely can still receive with grace. Let them love you back. Let their kindness find its place. There is honor in the giving. There is wisdom in the care. But a woman ain't less faithful when she lets somebody share. The hands that held the family through the years of thin and thick deserve a little resting and a love that answers quick. Let them love you back. Let them see you need them too. You don't have to be the strong one. Every hour they lean on you. A heart that gives so freely can still receive with grace. Let them love you back. Let their kindness find its place. Let them love you back. Let their kindness find its place.
Miss Clara closed the schoolroom on a Friday afternoon, wiped the chalkboard slowly while the bell rang out of tune. 30 years of children had sat beneath her care. She folded up her grade book and touched her empty chair. Miss Clara closed the schoolroom, but she opened half the town, taught poor boys how to stand up when the world pushed them down. She never asked for glory, she never wore a crown. Miss Clara closed the schoolroom, but her lessons stayed around. She taught my brother numbers, she taught my sister grace, told me, son, speak clearly and look folks in the face. She kept a jar of pencils for the kids with none to bring. Some hearts do mighty work with small and simple things. Miss Clara closed the schoolroom,
but she opened half the town, taught poor boys how to stand up when the world pushed them down. She never asked for glory, she never wore a crown. Miss Clara closed the schoolroom, but her lessons stayed around. We stood out by the doorway with our hats against our chest. She smiled like she was tired, but she still gave her best. No band played on the corner, no big speech came down, just one good woman leaving a better little town. Miss Clara closed the schoolroom, but she opened half the town, taught poor boys how to stand up when the world pushed them down. She never asked for glory, she never wore a crown. Miss Clara closed the schoolroom, but her lessons stayed around. Miss Clara closed the schoolroom, but her lessons stayed around.
I had a young man's hunger for a far-off kind of life. Thought I had to leave my name to make it shine just right. But love was standing near me with no promise, dressed in gold. Just a heart that needed staying, and a hand I had to hold. I thought I was losing something when I let that dream move on. But some things look like leaving till you see where you belong. I found my life right here in the love I almost missed, in the quiet kind of blessing a restless heart resists. What I thought was passing by was never lost, my dear. When I stayed where love was waiting, I found my life right here. There were days I wondered who I might have been if I'd chased that bright horizon and never turned again. Then small hands reached for mine and laughter filled the ears. All the gold I went looking for was growing right here. A man can spend a lifetime chasing something new, then find the deepest mercy
waiting. I found my life right here. Not every dream that leaves you means your heart was wrong. Sometimes what stays beside you was the answer all along. I found my life right here, in the love I almost missed, in the quiet kind of blessing a restless heart resists. What I thought was passing by was never lost, my dear. When I stayed where love was waiting, I found my life right here. When I stayed where love was waiting, I found my life right here.
The evening held its breath when I came in wearing worry. She had saved a little kindness, though her own day had been heavy. I could have let my trouble be the first thing in the room, but I kissed her on the forehead and gave the night a tune. A man can bring home thunder, or he can calm the air. Sometimes love is choosing what kind of heart walks there. Bring a little joy back home, let it warm these tired bones. Trouble gets a say sometimes, but it don't get the throne. Speak it soft, sing it low, let the hard day lose its hold. Love sits easier when you bring a little joy back home. She smiled like she remembered how the younger years once felt, before the bills grew taller, before the silence learned to settle. The children came in closer, like the room had found a light, and I knew one gentle moment could turn around the night. There's strength in staying tender, there's grace in being kind. A tired home grows warmer when love walks in on time. Bring a little joy back home, let it warm these tired bones. Trouble gets a say sometimes, but it don't get the throne. Speak it soft, sing it low, let the hard day lose its hold. Love sits easier when you bring a little joy back home. I can't mend every worry, I can't make each burden small, but I can leave them lighter than the way I found them all. So I'll loosen up my sorrow, lay my sharper words aside, and be the kind of man who lets a little gladness rise. Bring a
throne. Speak it soft, sing it low, let the hard day lose its hold. Love sits easier when you bring a little joy back home. Love sits easier when you bring a little joy back home.
Morning finds us older than the plans we used to make, but your smile still turns the quiet into something I can take. We have had our lean years, we have had our share of rain, but you can look across the table and make me young again. I don't need a fortune, I don't need a wider view. The best part of this life of mine is still sitting here with you. Life is still good with you after all these turning years, after all the little troubles, after all the hidden tears. We may move a little slower, but my heart still knows what's true. The world feels kind and simple when life is still good with you. We never found easy living, but we found a steady grace in the way you kept on laughing when hard times crossed your face. Now the house is a little quieter and the days don't hurry by, but I still see forever in the kindness of your eyes. Some love fades in talking, some love proves it stays by showing up beside you through ordinary days. Life is still good with you after all these turning years, after all the little troubles, after all the hidden tears. We may move a little slower, but my heart still knows what's true. The world feels kind and simple when life is still good with you. If I could start all over with all I know today, I'd choose the same sweet hand to hold and walk the same old way. Life is still good with you after all these turning years, after all the little troubles, after all the hidden tears. We may move a little slower, but my heart still knows what's true.
The world feels kind and simple when life is still good with you. The world feels kind and simple when life is still good with you.
I woke up to the quiet that still knows your name. Reached across the morning and felt that empty space. I almost let the whole day sit heavy on my chest. Then I heard your gentle voice saying, do your best. I didn't make it pretty, I didn't make it right, but I stood there still trying, with your love in my life. I made it through today, not strong but standing still, with a heart that missed you badly, and a little bit of will. I took one step forward, though the hurt got in the way. It wasn't much to anyone, but I made it through today. I burned the morning coffee and smiled through one sad tear. There are things you always handled that feel different without you here, but I kept moving slowly, like a man learning again how to live with all this missing and still let light come in. Grief don't leave in thunder, it don't hurry out the door. It loosens one small sorrow, then leaves you room for more. I made it through today, not strong but standing still, with a heart that missed you badly, and a little bit of will. I took one step forward, though the hurt got in the way. It wasn't much to anyone, but I made it through today. I'll always love you deeply, that will never change,
but loving you has taught me how to live through pain. I made it through today, not strong, but standing still, with a heart that missed you badly, and a little bit of will. I took one step forward, though the hurt got in the way. It wasn't much to anyone, but I made it through today. It wasn't much to anyone, but I made it through today.
Some hearts stand at the edges, waiting to be seen, carrying quiet questions. We're welcome all to be. A man can miss the lonely if he only looks ahead, but kindness has a way of hearing words that go unsaid. It don't take a grand occasion, it don't take a shining name, just a little human mercy that says you matter just the same. Make somebody feel at home, even when they feel unknown. Let your heart be wide enough to tell them they're not alone. A gentle word, a patient tone, can give a weary soul its own. You can change the day they're living, make somebody feel at home. There's a grace in noticing who has fallen out of sight, who has smiled through feeling small and tried to look alright. So I'm learning not to hurry past the ones who stand apart. Sometimes all they need to know is there's room inside a heart. You may never know the sorrow that your kindness helped them through, but a soul remembers welcome when the world feels cold and new. Make somebody feel at home, even when they feel unknown. Let your heart be wide enough to tell them they're not alone. A gentle word, a patient tone, can give a weary soul its own. You can change the day they're living, make somebody feel at home. There's no weakness in compassion, there's no cost in being kind. There's a blessing in the moments when a man makes room in time. If love is worth believing, then let it plainly show in the way you hold the door of your heart for someone needing hope. Make somebody feel at home, even when they
Let your heart be wide enough to tell them they're not alone. A gentle word, a patient tone can give a weary soul its own. You can change the day they're living, make somebody feel at home. You can change the day they're living, make somebody feel at home.
He never called it sacrifice, he never made it known. Just got up before the daylight and carried love back home. There was dust upon his collar, there was tired in his hands, but he smiled across the evening like a rich and grateful man. I was young and wanted bigger than the life he handed me. Now I see the quiet treasure in the man he tried to be. He gave more than he had and never asked for praise. Paid the rent with weary hands and love in simple ways. No silver in his pocket, no glory in his name, but I became a better man from the love he gave away. He gave more than he had, he gave more than he had. He taught me without talking how a steady heart should live, how a man can own so little and still have more to give. Now when my day feels heavy and I want to turn aside, I remember how he stood there with the whole house on his mind. Some fathers leave you money, some fathers leave you land. Mine left me something stronger in the kindness of his hands. He gave more than he had and never asked for praise. Paid the rent with weary hands and love in simple ways. No silver in his pocket, no glory in his name, but I became a better man from the love he gave away. He gave more than he had, he gave more than he had. I used to think a fortune was something you could hold. Now I know his mercy was worth more than gold. He gave more than he had and never asked for praise. Paid the rent with weary hands and love in simple ways. No silver in his pocket, no glory in his name, but I became a better man from the love he gave away. He gave more than he had, he gave more than he had. I became a better man from the love he gave away.
Daddy's watch stopped ticking in the top drawer by his bed. I found it Sunday morning with a note I never read. He wrote, "Son, don't hurry through the years like I did. Time ain't worth a nickel if you miss your wife and kids." Daddy's watch stopped ticking, but his words still run. They follow me at sundown, they wake me with the sun. I wore out half my living chasing one more dime. Daddy's watch stopped ticking, but it still keeps time. I used to work past supper, I used to miss her calls. Said I'd make it up tomorrow, like tomorrow owed us all. Now I sit with my children when the evening settles low, and I hear that old watch talking, though it quit long ago. Daddy's watch stopped ticking, but his words still run. They follow me at sundown, they wake me with the sun. I wore out half my living chasing one more dime. Daddy's watch stopped ticking, but it still keeps time. I don't need no fortune if home don't know my face. A man can lose his whole life trying to win a race. So I close the shop by 6 and leave the worry there. Some lessons come in silver with a chain worn bare. Daddy's watch stopped ticking, but his words still run. They follow me at sundown, they wake me with the sun. I wore out half my living chasing one more dime. Daddy's watch stopped ticking, but it still keeps time. Daddy's watch stopped ticking, but it still keeps time.
Little hands in the flower, standing on a chair. Blue bow slipping sideways, sunlight in her hair. She said, "Am I doing good?" I said, "Honey, you are fine." Then she patted one small biscuit with a handprint next to mine. Little hands in the flower, sweet as Sunday rain, learning love the old way by kitchen window pane. We don't need a big house, we don't need much more. Heaven feels real close with little hands in the flower. The skillet started singing, butter in the pan. She laughed when she got dough on her cheek and on her hand. came in smiling, hung his hat up by the door, said, "That's the prettiest biscuit I have ever waited for." Little hands in the flour, sweet as Sunday rain, learning love the old way by kitchen window pane. We don't need a big house, we don't need much more. Heaven feels real close with little hands in the flour. My mama taught me patience with a bowl and wooden spoon. Now I pass it on a bright, warm afternoon. Some things don't need silver, some things don't need gold. Just a child beside you and a recipe to hold. Little hands in the flour, sweet as Sunday rain, learning love the old way by a kitchen window pane. We don't need a big house, we don't need much more. Heaven feels real close with little hands in the flour. Heaven feels real close with little hands in the flour. We met behind the church house when the summer sun was high, with a wooden ice cream bucket and a big blue country sky. Miss Jenny brought the peaches, Miss Ruth brought pound cake, and every child was asking how much longer it would take. Churn that sweet cream slow, let that old crank roll. Good things come together when you give them time to grow. Pass the bowls around, let the whole town know. Life tastes a little sweeter when you churn that sweet cream slow. Daddy turned the handle with his sleeves rolled to his arms. Mama kept the little ones from spilling all the jars. Preacher told a story everybody knew by heart. Still we laughed like it was brand new right there in the churchyard. Churn that sweet cream slow, let that old crank roll. Good things come together when you give them time to grow. Pass the bowls around, let the whole town know. Life tastes a little sweeter when you churn that sweet cream slow. Some folks need a ballroom, some folks need bright lights. We just need a shade tree and a warm July night. Give me friends and family, give me songs we know. That's enough of heaven when the sweet cream turns slow. Churn that sweet cream slow, let that old crank roll. when you churn that sweet cream slow.
The phone rang after midnight. I knew that sound was bad. Mary woke beside me and whispered, "Is it Jack?" His voice was thin and shaking from somewhere down the line. He said, "Paul, I made a mess and I ain't doing fine. Son, the door ain't locked, the porch light's still on. Your mama's at the window since the day you've been gone. You don't need a speech, you don't need to talk. Just turn your heart toward home. Son, the door ain't locked." He said he lost his money, he said he lost his pride. Said I'm not worth forgiving, and I heard that young boy cry. I held the phone a minute, then I found my voice. Every man falls somewhere, but home is still a choice. Son, the door ain't locked, the porch light's still on. Your mama's at the window since the day you've been gone. You don't need a speech, you don't need to talk. Just turn your heart toward home. Son, the door ain't locked. I heard a bus in the morning stop out by the road. Mary dropped her coffee when she saw him walking slow. He looked tired and older than a boy should ever look. I met him on the front steps and held him where he shook. Son, the door ain't locked, the porch light's still on. Your mama's arms were waiting since the day you've been gone. No shame can keep you past the place love walks. You're home now, son, and the door ain't locked. You're home now, son, and the door ain't locked. A tongue can leave a bruise where the eyes may never see, and a careless little story can grow taller than the truth. Some folks laugh too easy when a name gets passed around, but a man ain't standing higher just because he talks one down. There's a kind of honest mercy in the words we choose to keep, and the things we never say out loud can help a soul find peace. Speak well when they're gone, speak kind when they can't hear, heart shows what it's made of when it speaks well when they're gone. Nobody knows the whole weight another heart has had to bear. Nobody sees the reasons underneath a tired prayer. So I try to leave some room for the grace I might need to, for the measure that I give a man may one day measure me through. A quiet word of fairness may never win applause, but it keeps a little kindness from getting lost. Speak well when they're gone, speak kind when they can't hear. Don't let a lonely rumor be the song that fills their ears. If you know a little goodness, let that be what carries on. A heart shows what it's made of when it speaks well when they're gone. There's strength in not repeating every hurtful thing you know. There's wisdom in a silence that lets old anger go. And if the truth needs telling, let it come without the stone. A man can still be honest without making cruelty home. Speak well when they're gone, speak kind when they can't hear. Don't let a lonely rumor be the song that fills their ears. If you know a little goodness, let that be what carries on. A heart shows what it's made of when it speaks well when they're gone. A heart shows what it's made of when it speaks well when they're gone. Daddy found an old tire behind the garden shed, tied it with a good rope to the oak limb overhead. Mama watched from the doorway with flour on her hands. Kids were jumping barefoot like they owned the land. Daddy hung a tire swing and the whole yard came alive. Little feet went flying under that blue sky. We didn't need a dollar, we didn't need a thing. Home felt rich that summer when Daddy hung a tire swing. Jenny hollered, push me. Billy yelled, my turn. Daddy laughed and told us patience has to learn. Mama brought out lemonade in jelly jars at noon. The radio in the kitchen played a bright old tune. Daddy hung a tire swing and the whole yard came alive. Little feet went flying under that blue sky. We didn't need a dollar, we didn't need a thing. Home felt rich that summer when Daddy hung a tire swing. Some folks build big houses with fences painted white. We had one old shade tree and children full of light. Give me that small backyard, give me mama's song. That's the kind of heaven a man remembers long. Daddy hung a tire swing and the whole yard came alive. Little feet went flying under that blue sky. We didn't need $1, we didn't need a thing. Home felt rich that summer when Daddy hung a tire swing. Home felt rich that summer when Daddy hung a tire swing. The strongest ones get weary, though they rarely say a word. They smile through heavy seasons like nothing ever hurts. They keep the whole world steady with a heart they never show. But even steady shoulders need a place to lay their load. There's kindness in remembering the ones who always give. A heart can look unshaken and still need help to live. Let the strong ones rest, let them lay it down. Let them hear a gentle voice before the day wears out. They don't need a crown of glory, they don't need to pass some test. Love them while they're standing. Let the strong ones rest. Somebody taught them early to be quiet and be brave, to hold the storm together and never ask for grace. But a man ain't any smaller when he finally leans in close. Sometimes being loved back is what a strong heart needs the most. So don't wait until they're breaking to offer them your hand. There's a mercy in the asking. Are you tired, my friend? Let the strong ones rest, let them lay it down. Let them hear a gentle voice before the day wears out. They don't need a crown of glory, they don't need
to pass some test. Love them while they're standing. Let the strong ones rest. There's honor in their giving, there's beauty in their care. But love was never meant to leave one heart alone out there. The bravest thing we offer may be simple, soft and plain, to stand beside the steady ones and help them breathe again. Let the strong ones rest. Let them lay it down. Let them hear a gentle voice before the day wears out. They don't need a crown of glory. They don't need to pass some test. Love them while they're standing. Let the strong ones rest. Love them while they're standing. Let the strong ones rest.
I left home with nothing but a hard head and a lie. Told myself I'd be stronger if I never had to cry. But pride gets cold and lonely when nobody knows your face. And every mile behind me started sounding like a mistake. I had no good excuse, no pretty way to say I was wrong for leaving and tired of running away. When Mama said my name, the shame broke down in me like a door I thought was locked had found an old lost key. She didn't ask for reasons, she didn't place the blame. I came apart like a child again when Mama said my name. I told her I was sorry for the years I let go by, for every quiet birthday and every unanswered night. She only breathed there softly like love was taking time, then said, "Son, come home slowly. You're still a boy of mine." Some words don't need thunder, some grace comes plain and small. A mother's voice can reach you when you've got nowhere left to fall. When Mama said my name, the shame broke down in me like a door I thought was locked. It found an old lost key. She didn't ask for reasons, she didn't place the blame. I came apart like a child again
said my name. I can't return the seasons I wasted on my pride, but I can walk back humbler with her mercy at my side. When Mama said my name, the shame broke down in me like a door I thought was locked had found an old lost key. She didn't ask for reasons, she didn't place the blame. I came apart like a child again when Mama said my name. I found my way back home again when Mama said my name.
Pass me that blue thread, honey. We met below the church house on a Thursday afternoon, with coffee in the corner and a fiddle out of tune. Miss Ruth brought flowered cotton from a dress she used to wear. I brought Daddy's work shirt with the elbows worn bare. Every stitch says home, every patch says love, every little square has a blessing sewn above. For a baby coming Sunday with a whole town of her own, we're sewing more than cotton. Every stitch says home. Mary cut the corners, June made sure they lined. Betty told old stories we had heard 100 times. Someone started singing, soft and sweet and low. The pedal steel was playing on the kitchen radio. Every stitch says home, every patch says love, every little square has a blessing sewn above. For a baby coming Sunday with a whole town of her own, we're sewing more than cotton. Every stitch says home. Some folks give silver, some folks give gold. We give what our hands can make and what our hearts can hold. When that child grows older, she'll have this quilt to know she was loved before she knew it, by every hand that sewed. Every stitch says home, every patch says love, every little square has a blessing sewn above. For a baby coming Sunday with a whole town of her own, we're sewing more than cotton. Every stitch says home. We're sewing more than cotton. Every stitch says home.
I used to call it backbone when I would not turn around. Held the first thing I believed in like it was holy ground. I thought a steady man never had to bend, till the truth came walking closer like an honest friend. There are roads inside a heart pride will never find. Sometimes growing older means changing your mind. A man can change his mind and still stand tall. He can turn toward the truth without losing himself at all. It ain't weakness to admit you saw it wrong in time. There's strength in saying maybe a man can change his mind. I have spoken too quickly, I have judged before I knew, made a wall out of opinion and call that wall the truth. Now I listen a little longer, let the other side come through. A heart gets wider open when it learns a thing or two. I don't need the final word like I thought I did before. Peace can walk in gently when pride walks out the door. A man can change his mind and still stand tall. He can turn toward the truth without losing himself at all. It ain't weakness to admit you saw it wrong in time. There's strength in saying maybe a man can change his mind. My father taught me firmness, and I honor what he meant. But even solid timber knows which way the good wind went. I'm not less of who I am for learning as I go. A humble heart can carry more than stubborn hands can hold. A man can change his mind and still stand tall. He can turn toward the truth without losing himself at all. It ain't weakness to admit you saw it wrong in time. There's strength in saying maybe a man can change his mind. There's strength in saying maybe a man can change his mind. I was just a quiet boy with worry in my eyes, trying to look taller than the trouble in my life. Somebody saw me standing
where a young heart starts to bend, and gave me one kind sentence, like the hand of an old friend. It wasn't much to mention, it didn't make the news, but it gave a child a reason to believe he could get through. Kindness kept moving on, from one heart to another, like a song you learn by listening, then pass along to others. What was given once to me was never really gone. Love found a way to travel, and kindness kept moving on. Years went by like seasons, I grew into a man, with lines around my laughter and mercy in my hands. Then I saw another young one trying not to fall apart, so I gave the same small blessing that once held up my heart. Some gifts are made of money, some are made of time, but the ones that change a lifetime are the quiet, simple kind. Kindness kept moving on, from one heart to another, like a song you learn by listening, then pass along to others. What was given once to me was never really gone. Love found a way to travel, and kindness kept moving on. I may never know the ending of the good that people do, but I know one gentle mercy can make a hard life new. Kindness kept moving on, from one heart to another, like a song you learn by listening, then pass along to others. What was given once to me was never really gone. Love found a way to travel, and kindness kept moving on. Love found a way to travel, and kindness kept moving on. We never had abundance, but nobody stood alone. When one table came up empty, someone found a little more. A smile could cross the distance, that money could not mend. And what began with one kind hand came back around again. I learned the richest living a poor man ever found was not in what he held back, but what he passed around. There was enough to pass around, not because we had it all, but every open hand made the smallest blessing tall. A little mercy given has a way of gaining ground. We had less than folks would dream of, but enough to pass around. Now I tell my own boys what my younger eyes once saw, how love can feed a family without making any noise at all. Some gave time, some gave comfort, some just stayed a while, and a worried heart grew lighter from an ordinary smile. No one called it holy, no one wrote it down, but heaven must have noticed what was passed around. There was enough to pass around, not because we had it all, but every open hand made the smallest blessing tall. A little mercy given has a way of gaining ground. We had less than folks would dream of, but enough to pass around. I still believe a good heart can make a hard day sweet, and what you give with kindness comes back in what you need. There was enough to pass around, not because we had it all, but every open hand made the smallest blessing tall. A little mercy given has a way of gaining ground. We had less than folks would dream of, but enough to pass around. We had less than folks would dream of, but enough to pass around.